All right, somebody told me this in the comment section. When I talked about Stanionis and Boots in Atlantic City, April 12th. So apparently they fighting for the Ring magazine belt, which I think is I don't think that's correct. I don't think they should be fighting for the Ring magazine belt. But Stanionis said he sees some flaws in Jaron Ennis, and I'll talk about that as well too. Yeah, I don't think they should be fighting for the ring belt, man. That's what I'm mainly gonna harp on. But let's get to his quote. Um, so WA champion Stanionis knows. So here we go. So I'm trying to see where they say they're fighting for the ring belt at. So WA champion, he's underdog against IBF champion Jaron Ennis because he's fighting in the U.S. and they're trying to turn him into a star. But he says he's accustomed to being an underdog for fights in the States and he welcomes it. Ennis is coming off a career worst performance in a rematch with Karen Chucker-Chan. You know, this is how they say things about black fighters on this thing on November 9th. There's a lot of what Eimantas can get from watching that fight. He can get nothing because he cannot fight like Chucker-Chan. Going into the fight, Ennis has said a knockout. Woo, 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 woo. He said it's do or die for me. It's the same for him. It's a big prize. It's not just two belts. It's also the Ring magazine, says Stanionis. I don't know why the fuck the Ring magazine on the line for this, but I'm gonna cook on that. About fighting against Jaron Ennis. We have something to prove. So when the bell rings, it's going to be fireworks for the first round. When I came into the States, I was always the underdog. I was always liking the amateurs. You travel to the place that in that place, I would love to fight at home. I know I'll be the underdog in this fight. But in this, that's what I like all the time. Yeah, because of the media, not because of the fight, says Stanionis. When I asked why he feels like he's the underdog in the clash against Jaron Ennis, I don't care what the odds say. I could be 20-1. It doesn't matter with me. It's for him. It should be like that. He's from the United States, so they're hoping he's going to be a big star. Of course, we're all not perfect. We all make mistakes. It's human nature. Yes, of course, I see things and I think I can show what's wrong. We all have flaws. Me also stay on this axe if he see flaws in Ennis. My thing is this nigga's ass. He should not be fighting for any ring belt. He shouldn't even be a champion. This guy's not good. I watched Thomas Delorme outpoint this guy. If Boots, Boots don't totally dominate this dude, I don't want to hear shit else about him. This is a domination. This is a guy that comes straight forward. His guard is pretty tight, but he doesn't do anything special. He's tough, he's rough, but as far as the skills, he comes straight forward. So he ain't got to worry about, Chucker-Chan doing the, dancing and boxing and being irky jerky. This is a guy that sit right in front of him that's going to let you beat on him. Simple as that. I watched Thomas Delorme, older Thomas Delorme, outpoint him. A Delorme past his prime, outpoint him. That's what I watched. That's what I watched. So you can sit here and, he can act like, he supposed to. He supposed to. He's supposed to, but like I said, he supposed to. So, but me personally, like I just don't think he any good. I mean, he's solid. He's solid, but I want to look at him, I'll be looking like, dude, not good, bro. He not good. I want to say he not great. So, just my humble opinion on it. But he right, Boots do have some flaws, and obviously, Boots struggle with the in and out movement. Brian Norman Sr. pointed out his leg stiff, and that might be one of the reasons why, he struggles with some of the movement that he gets stuck in sand. We know in the amateurs, he do have issues with guys who do pressure him and push him back, not just stand in front of him and absolutely do nothing, but, guys that pressure him and push him back. And also now we seen in professionals that he struggled with guys that can move in and out and box in and out. So, like I said before, he sometimes leave that jab at home. Sometimes, a lot of times he just don't use basic fundamentals. And had he used basic fundamentals versus Karen Churkachan, we'd probably be talking about a different story. He didn't use them. He was just looking to knock him out when he should have been using the jab. He should have been, putting water in the basement by touching the body and stuff of that nature. So yeah, I think he, just basic fundamentals is just where he need to get back to, using the jab, touching the body, stuff of that nature. But yeah, Stanionis do see some flaws there. You can push him back. You can push him back, and he gonna struggle. We seen that in the amateurs. We seen that in amateurs. You can push him back, and he don't really like to go backwards against his will. So now we also know you can use angles and you can outbox him because he's not going to use his fundamentals. And if him and his father is working on anything, I think it's working on fundamentals. I think it's working on fundamentals. I think it's working on those basic fundamentals. So I think that's the key for them. Basic fundamentals. So but that's up to them. That's up to them. That's up to them. But as far as them fight for the Ring Magazine belt, I think that's atrocious. I think the Ring Magazine belt in this climate of welterweights who are improving, you got two email champions now fighting for the ring belt. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, right? I think in this situation, um, these guys fighting for the ring belt, I really think, it should be for all the belts. It should be consolidated. None of these dudes have been held handed belts. I mean, the only guy that actually really won a belt in this division, um, I think that nobody really won the belt, and that was kind of Crawford and Spence' fault. I think Barrios was the interim champion. Most people know he didn't deserve that. Um, and I guess Norman is the closest one. The only reason he didn't technically get the belt is because Bud didn't vacate. So yeah, I think it should be all the belts on the line before you in this division before you put the Ring Magazine belt up. I think all the belts should be on the line. You know, I think all the belts should be on the line. So, but yeah, I think it's atrocious, man. They just putting the Ring Magazine belt up for any old thing these days. I think it's super duper atrocious, and just in my opinion, you know, just in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. I think he should, honestly, they should honestly wait for all the belts, have all the belts. They should wait to them have all the belts. So yeah, that's my opinion on it, man. Uh, you know, but I don't really see Stanionis as a threat. I don't really see him as a threat. And if Boots, you know what I'm saying, and if Boots can't, and if Boots can't, and if Boots can't, if Boots can't utterly dominate this fight, I don't think he'd have won. This is tailor made, cardboard U-Haul box standing in front of you. Uh, you know, so But but no, it is what it is. Um, no, so, but yeah, I think it's atrocious that Ring Magazine is on the line for this fight. That's just my opinion. But let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about this particular matchup. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Get the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Links literally in the description. Check out the Patreon piece.